There is a group of 119 people, and these 119 people would look like an odd pack of people, but these people all have one thing in common. They have been part of a project that has been pioneered by uh, I think it was Loser, Magneti Boy, and Scorb and Catworld, I think. Hmm, Well, there are, and there's this, and I'm just gonna quit the intro. There's, they have evacuumized all of their usernames, so, and no one has read them yet, so I'm gonna do it. The the tradition normally starts with wth-is-tenese-balb, so I'm gonna start with them. Their confessional is, "Hey, you don't roll oranges? God, entire nations can. I'm telling Ruth, you're sorry." And it'll pass over to Hydrogen Citrus. And Hydrogen Citrus's confessional is, "Randomly assigned, not defined, often mismatched, rarely ordered, deviation grows extremely rapidly." You know who that is? It's Random Roger. Random Roger. Or his confessional is, "Make intelligent notations triumph, yay." Which is Minty. Minty's confessional. "Wait, how would one leave? No. Go over there. Eek, one. Whole note one. Is a Whole Note One's confessional, carefree and responsive automation. Kara, the confessional of Kara, all counterfactual news. ACN, ACN, quaint, optimal, overenthusiastic, you, understandably never illicit. And that's unique. And his confessional, something of mild enjoyment today. Hey, grin, https://files.catbox.mo o/o1uxwl.png. Invites nonchalantly. Glimpses you observe unique, captivating artwork, neatly illuminating, graceful nuances open and revealed effortlessly. That confessional will go to something you can ignore. And something you can ignore as response is, not response, confessional, trite, hovering entropy of problems between oneself, solitude. What? Anyways, that's the OP boss, and the OP's boss's confessional is, quixotically unique, illustrious recipe keeper, yields bread, unifying relishes, green, Evan, rabbit. And I'm gonna read the rest of the confessional too. 6 at SSA aside, I have 6 lives now. Somehow I've already surpassed my EWOW 3 prediction. I can't and don't have a quippy one-liner for the visible part of the confessional, so instead long term confessional pattern, eternal peace, solitude, internal deafening scream themes. Alright, I'm going to internal peaceful solitude and internal deafening screams. Our only hope, a single glimpse at freedom. That goes to Corky Burger. And Gurgy Burger. Here's confessional. A divine, really and inventive and notable confessional, which goes to Adrian C. Adrian C's confessional is, oh, yeah, oh yeah, that's a long one. let me go to this unnamed source, and Adrian C's confessional, real confessional. Sun yearns reduction of third, therefore her height reduces evenings efficient, which goes to Cyber 33. Cyber 33's confessional is, Ijo Tonsi Epiku o Toki Ijo, which goes to ITOT. Oh wait, Iho Tonsi Epiku o Toki Iho. I don't really. Whatever. ITOT's confessional. Lots of successes. Everyone's responses elicit delight, which goes to Loser. Loser. Its confessional. Many admirable gifts and entertainment thanks to you, you boy of Yagnitz. Magnay boy. Actually, some people like to call him Magnetti Girl. Anyways, the confessional. Man, OFBFA looks terrific. Everyone needs a super happy experience sometimes, which goes to Molten Ashes. Molten Ashes confessional. Friday or weekends only. For whoa. For whoa. Whose confessional is in no time even laziness ensures only nobody succeeds. In no times even laziness ensures only nobody succeed. Margot's ruthless endeavors in no time even laziness ensures only nobody succeeds. Which goes to Intelliance, more Intelliance. And Intelliance, more Intelliance confessional is psychotic, stealing your clothes haphazardly on Tuesdays in Cuba. Seriously, over new jobbies? Jeez, two shoutouts, almighty. Goes to psychotic Sonia. What? Confessional. Feeling off? X-ray superb. https as colon and / youtube.be slash SZ248DP and 6DK. Donkey Kong. That last part I made up. Foxrush. You're confessional. Maybe unicycles don't keep information private. Mudkip. Mudkip's confessional. Lit up iPhone. Super. EWOW Secret Santa moment. Louise. Louise. History yearns. Fallen intermediate nevertheless. Hyphen. Hyphen's confessional is sequencing harmonies or racing cars. Yes, Shorky. Shorky's confessional. Gee, every other gamer really adores piling hearts instinctively. Caps don't impede competitors. Definitely interesting seeing collaborators organize ventures every race. Yeah, geographic discovery. There aren't really that many words that start with Y, so I'd see that. Geographic discoveries confessional. So, living every while placing lower or every time sucks. Silly people are really, really overly worried. Which goes to Sleepless Sparrow. Fun fact about the geographic discovery confessional. The acronym is technically wrong because there are because there are two S's is sucks silly where it's supposed to be three for it to be proper. So a fixed one should be so living every UL, placing lower every time sucks. Seriously, silly people are really, really overly worried. Anyways, Sleepless Sparrow's confessional. Approximate zestiness is mainly 9,999, which goes to ASM 9,999. ASM 9,999's confessional is many analytical rants include statements angrily. You're learning your groaning assists, which goes to Marisa Liga. Marisa Liga's his confessional is sometimes there are reasons, sometimes we're overlooked regarding deduction. Good responses, I may remain excited. Which goes to Star Wars Grimoire. Star Swords Grimoire. Here's His confessional is JN and right greater than symbol underscore pour syrup dime union under duplicates exquisite, which goes to J dude J underscore dude whose confessional is Scots can't orally read Bugla, which goes to Scorb. Scorb's confessional is Josh /J, notable original Tower and goated acronym maker, describes new gorgeous confessional having a neat notion, extraordinarily linguistics, which goes to Josh, not a gaming channel. Josh, not a gaming channel's confessional is his envy, enjoys numbers, values integers, and that confessional is envy. Envy's he's the envy his confessional is get acronymized reddish feline or Garf. Garf's confessional is nimbly avoiding obtrusive mistakes intelligently. That's Naomi's. And I'm going to read all of Naomi's confessional. Also, confess part 1. Last attempt, right. I very bleakly insinuated. Confess. Part 2. Well, as I predicted, I lost my second life. Oh well, to be honest, I'm not too bothered about being this close to being my main wish was to just compete in an official twice season. Guess you can say it's come true. If I if I lose my last life this round, I won't have any regret beside my UA1 response. Harry, Dark, Nerd, Poltergeist, Ali Percent, Whiskers, and all the other 12 Central Mods. Because, yes, I will call you guys that now. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. I will remain active in the trial community even after I kick the bucket, whether that be this time or year 7. Maybe competing in a few mini evos afterwards. If I keep rambling, this confessional will hit the 1K character limit, so I should zip my lips before my tongue continues to slip. Once again, thank you to everyone for this. Generally, it's something that young me would be ecstatic over. Thank you, Naomi. That long confessional, you trying to rival me? Anyways, the acronym is LaRoofB. LaRoofB's his acronym is confessional. Bad reasons on knowledge, illicit nonsense, so I never know. Broken Sink. Broken Sink's confessional is Cubers, unlike basic EWOWers, implement monstrous algorithms to indisputably outclass non-Cuber submissions. And that confessional is Cubimation's acronym. Cubimation's confessional is being excellent sucks. Team, kill people. Best KP. Best KP's his confessional is Mirages inspire Cadillac big lore works. People illustrate carefully, kindly, lifelong empathy. Pickles. His confessional is, hey, 3 hours who run Yonks underscore so these 7 elated. 1 credible competitors keep moving. 1,337's nifty, which goes to H3 and H H3 Henry 71 underscore Henry underscore 711 confessional is select tasks are really nice or atrociously horrendous. 1. And that's Starno1. Starno1's confessional is I'm right, don't maintain. IRDM. Yeah, the static power from the electricity. IRDM. Your confessional. Your confessional is my extremely egotistical sister that eats rats told Old Wilson 11 extraordinarily stupid tales excessively rapidly that that is why did you put all those bees there? Anyway, Mr. Tweezer. Mr. Tweezer's confessional is radiant sparkling stars, painted and colored orange. R.S. Spaco. R.S. Spaco, whose response is confessional. Just add cranberry for okay. Jack for her Jack 4's confessional is run! A particularly intense downpour ravages areas introducing next level speed. And that had has confessional acronymizes to rapid range. Rapid range confessional is seldom qualms unassignable individual to greatness lives yearn and circumflex. Squiggly is confessional is SpongeBob accomplishes 9 jazz actually less yassifiable 2133 divided by 10 factorial. Sanjay 2133 Sanjay 2133's confessional is two noble tries held, eventually even possible increase conceivable. To end the epic. To end the epic's confessional is just us still taking on our new saga. Just Dune's confessional is Michael and Carrie Kwong. Mach. Mach's confessional is water-bounded annoyingly. Their efforts recognized constantly, hoping everyone supports them, nevertheless using TCC. Water Chestnut. Water Chestnut's confessional is Mads, indubitably nickname undertaken stealing, demonless rampaging you. Minus Dry. Minus Dry's confessional is amazing, light, hate, trading, enamored, not really available victories. Again, the idea of Neon's :3, which goes to letter no, alternation. I finally did alternativations in confessional is Xenial Xylograph's book originated most below success. Unusual, normally he divided emperors relay so close whose ones rose every time. Amazing work, although your Xerox Xanadu, which goes to XX bombs away underscore XX. XX bombs away underscore XX's confessional is when hurricanes invade, the eye calms your chaos. Light leaves outside storms abate. White Cyclosa. White Cyclosa's confessional is knickknacks inside nutritious, delicious eggs. Really distresses America. Children ain't tasting. Kinder the Cat. Kinder the Cat's confessional is fools lately, optimistically outgoing, barely. Floob. Floob's confessional is an individual doesn't actually need big or boundless facade, obscuring underlying resentment. Aiden Bob 4. Aiden Bob 4's his confessional is more apples, please. Let's eat some cookie interesting gear ablaze. Maple Sky. Maple Sky. confessional is medicine's EWOW documentary impacted communities. I'm now experiencing alternate ideas regarding possible life achievement, needs, endearment. Medicine Airplane. Medicine Airplane's confessionals. Now, as me starts doing other yields. Namdoy. Namdoy's confessional is XD. You look odd. Book annihilated. Xyloba. Xyloba's confessional is flatlying rockstar here on optimally alcoholic joy. Frywaj. Alright, Frywaj's confessional. Fryway, mid-packing again. XD. No obvious verdict. Max Nov's confessional is death is like committing the happy you out neighbor. Your options out, buddy. Dial the Noob's confessional is zealous EWOWers trying to entertain us with xylophones. Zetex's confessional is syntax tree enjoyer and like Trico's heightening. Here's our goal exuding positively towards its interlocutors liking EWOW. Stealthy Subtiles confessional is you only need EWOW lives inside underground settlements. Yonelius's confessional is Blue Violet Fighter, her battling freaking anyone named 5346. It's factorial. BFB fan 5346. BFB fans 5346. Confessional is RIP. I'm better off submitting plain, horrendously expressed responses. EWOWers. Ribosphere's confessional is his super rich and made up organs championing hopeless individuals. Srimoji's confessional is radiant and intellectually noetic. Prose oozing with knowledge, never in danger. Gained health thrice. Rainbow Knight. Rainbow Knight's confessional is very interesting, looking like another great episode, reaching 6 lives. I'm managing excellently. Villager Slime's confessional is pretty rad. Oh, don't break your own records. Prod Boyer. Or Prod Boyer's confessional. Well, Prod Boyer's confessional has swear words in it. I'm not. I am a person who is not supposed to swear, but I'm going to cut out T Iu Utau Xim Xnot Xdoing I this I IFR. That and that goes to Tau XXXIII. Tau XXXIII's confessional is I is not cool. My alternatives neither, which goes to Pink Man. Pink Man's confessional is really exceptional EWOW dudes, which goes to Reed. Reed's confessional is Mizzy is zippy zappy yappy tappy happy enter Lloyd of impeccable dragons, which goes to Mizzy the Lloyd. Mizzy the Lloyd's confessional is luminous youth trembling harmoniously everywhere and nurturing optimistic visions aggressively, which goes to Lithe Nova. Lithe Nova's confessional is set nudes, often obtaining Kingsley Hills in nice groups, never excluding winning techniques, which goes to Snoozing Newt. Snoozing Newt's confessional is he really inflamed negotiations. Goodness, EWOWers cannot answer timely, which goes to Cringe Cat. Cringe Cat's confessional is these haters excruciatingly loathe. I, meanwhile, express support towards incredibly cool games, which goes to the Lime Stick. The Lime Stick's confessional is jolly asterisks call kindness. They help extraordinarily feeling lean outstanding people, which goes to Jack the Flop. Jack the Flop's confessional is Marhaba, I'm loving such tactical, eloquent responses. 08, which goes to Milster08. Miss Milster08's confessional is powerfully rich in Colorado. Everyone take a gander. Fanboys all nearby, alarmed, tough. It's capitalism, which goes to Price Tag Fanatic's confessional, who is doing everything. Finishing introductory campfires in every new cave, yawn, which goes to Deficiency. Deficiency's confessional is two-sided laws always work splendidly, which goes to Two Laws. Two Laws' confessional is any reason a newcomer defeats one more episode, winning over worthy combatants. Our newscaster tries extorting secrets they are not telling, which goes to a random EWOW contestant. A random EWOW contestant's confessional is, congrats, a terrific, wonderful, outstanding response, lovely done, which goes to Cat World. Cat World's confessional is karma, your unparalleled, second holy ink, which goes to Kyushi. Kyushi's confessional is, just use some team identity, not quotation mark underscore Valorant underscore ace, his quotation mark, which goes to Justin underscore Va. Justin underscore Va's confession is sublime automated utensils send interest into interested explorers, which goes to Saucy. Saucy's confessional is good responses all year, surviving always, never despairing, working in constrained happenings, which goes to Gray Sandwich. Gray Sandwich's response confessional is trial winner is gathering greatness yearly. Twiggy's his confessional is jackpot after working laboriously. Notice every jack I missed, which goes to Jawline Jim. His confessional is taking over achievers placements. Have triumph is tarnish its existing dignity. This goes to Top Hatted. Its confessionals really acronyms majorly exciting. Not, which goes to Ramen. Ramen's confessional is crazy, terrific, great, exciting, underscore. One fairy-like flesh in competition, invariably authoring logs. KDG underscore Fizzle, which is me. KDG underscore Fizzle, which is me's response is Dillions of green emeralds banished on Northeast's 3rd, which goes to Dojebone 3. Dojebone 3's confessional is Rick Ashley's music tricks users recalling those lacking experience, which goes to Ram Turtle. Ram Turtles. Turtle's confessional is Leko hijo pi uta ken hijo o open kama epiku. Which goes to Lipo Kiyoke. Lipo Kiyoke's confessional is scoring critically red. ER's apprehend. My node I grader gives harsh out over haters under her trustworthy sled, which goes to Screaming Goal. Screaming Ghoul's response is try heavenly eating until nobody watches and then chop huge, evil, delectable yummies. Oh, Uncle Travis uses bacon, exercise rage. Also, know anybody that hates eating poops on Pope's esteem, which goes to the unwatched YouTuber Aka the Pope. The unwatched YouTuber Aka the Pope's confessional is he didn't submit a confessional, didn't he? He DNR'd. That's weird because in UL5 he not only DNR'd, that he not only DNP'd, which I assume means did not prize. He also got 3rd, which is one of the top prizing spots. Anyways, I made up a mock-up confessional. Well, best EWOW zest. Evil lie, can't argue, it's part 2. And that confessional is supposed to tie in to Basil Cat 2. Basil Cat 2's whose confessional is my entry didn't initially observe lying. I tried really optimistically, which goes to Medio Litro. Medio Litro's confessional is supremely knowledgeable infrastructure proprietor people enthusiastically revere your fortifications. Skippery 45. Skippery 45's confessional list. Cosmos originated specimen meets English-talking individuals, causing obligatory montage and during traveling, which goes to Cosmetic Comet. Cosmetic Comet's confessional is tip. Having enjoyed procrastinating is not keen behavior, user. Now, you especially must prioritize and responding early. This goes to Pink Bunny Empire. Pink Bunny Empire's confessional is life expansion. My optimism nurtures vehemently enlarging, next overcoming mediocrity, which goes to Lemon Venom. Lemon Venom's confessional is can't resist it, seasoned perfectly. Your chicken's highly incredible, causes kerfuffle everywhere now. Which goes to Crispy Chicken. Crispy Chicken's confessional is in Kazakhstan. I love leading evil riches, which goes to I Killer. I Killer's his confessional is I talk smugly my experiences abroad regarding nefarious solutions. Goes to It's Me Arnie. It's Me Arnie. His confessional is any new distant runes employed wordsmith 1.0 question mark Andrew 1.0. Andrew 1.0's confessional is color. I'm I'm humanizing it. Collaborate or Octillion Lions gang against me. Rough 7 nonillion 07 707 upside down, which goes to Cool Gamer 707. Cool Gamer 707's confessionals. Sipping now on wooden bark-covered logs ensures delightfully eating nutrients, omitting non-nourished ends, which goes to Snowblood and One. Snowblood and One's confessional is xylitol nonchalant owner purifies your tickling tongue, which goes as Knopt. His confessional is whales took his intestines. Sadly, they eat nothing else. Shame, Edward. Her body large, bowhead, which goes back to WTA. What the is Denise-balb, and that loops back, and the cycle repeats. That is pretty much the entire part of this video. If there are some things that I pronounce incorrectly that you want me to correct, then I can help. That is pretty much it. Also, I am not uncensoring that confessional publicly. That's all. Bye.